Oh, there we are right there. Yeah. Okay, so I moved Kelsey's frame here, but welcome back to RONSTOCK 2021. This is the fourth day, Thursday, June 17th. And what's that? Yeah, if you do just maybe just move that stuff or wherever. Yeah, I was just trying to get the full painting in there, but anyway, so we've got a new painting here today. Yeah, you can frame it any way you want there, Kelsey. So we got some exciting stuff to happen today again, and thanks for everybody for coming out. And but just by being here, you can drop it down just slightly if you want. Everybody today gets their name in for another piece of free celebrity art. That's perfect. Yeah, another piece of celebrity art, and we're going to get a chance to talk about the different stuff that's going to happen here today. Anyway, RONSTOCK 2021, our very first experiment. And we've had all kinds of little hiccups and everything else, but that's just going to be expected with Suit You Art anyhow, because we're a casual group. So anyway, let's let Colleen introduce what we're going to do today and tell you what it's all about, the events for the day. You ready there, kiddo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kiddo.
Well,
Hi, everybody. And yes, it's to be expected to have little blips because this is COVID time and everything is brand new to everybody. So this is new for us too. And we're trying to do our best. So what we have our rundown today, we have the auction on and some people are bidding on that. We tried to bring the store to you, doing our online auction. We usually had a bidding wall at our RONSTOCK that everybody just loved. So I actually did more than I would normally do on the bidding wall again, because it's hard to have everybody here at once and we can't. So then we have our email game that we play, and that's been fun to watch the different answers that people are coming up with. And even ourselves, we've stumped ourselves on a couple of them. We've actually got a few of them wrong. And we came up with the questions. So then we'll have our email game. It's got the 5 questions. And then we will have our picture game. And that's if you can spot yourself in one of the past RONSTOCKs that we've had, that we've been doing for 30 years. And then we will talk about the celebrity prints and our grand prize and what is going to happen on Saturday for the grand finale of RONSTOCK.
Cool. Yeah, and I think we're probably
back to Ron.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
And
Kelsey, back to Ron.
Yeah, that's okay. Kelsey's been busy because we got, if anybody's having trouble getting on, you can actually chat, or I guess you can't chat with Kelsey. Yeah, you can, okay. Even if they can't get on? Okay, well, obviously they're not going to be here, duh. Anyway, so I'm going to start off with a little bit of a, the paint fumes have been affecting me lately. I'm getting older. And, like in the Rain Man, it was always how many brain cells does an artist have? And it's 9, definitely 9. But actually, I think I've screwed a few more up with the paint fumes. So I'm probably
in
down
COVID.
I'm probably down to about 3 brain cells working here. So anyway, all week long, I've messed up, and Jana, as a matter of fact, one of our very favorite friends and collectors, got a hold of us this morning and said, well, why is it that we can't get the free print? Well, I had absolutely and ridiculously forgot, and I'm going to blame it on these guys a little bit too, because they could have caught me doing this, but anyway, no, Colleen has a plan that everybody's going to get a free print if as soon as we start to clear COVID. The moment we can clear COVID and get you guys in reasonably comfortable, what?
Yeah, I thought we were talking about that another time, but that's okay.
No, I wanted to make sure it gets cleared up right now. No, it's got to be cleared up right now. So anyway, if you, as long as you've joined us this week, you actually do deserve a free print without the frame. And again, this is just something, and I really do apologize. It's something that slipped my mind because we had discussed it several times beforehand. And just by being here, you have the ability to come in and get a free print. And Kelsey, this week coming up, correct me if I'm wrong as I go along here, guys, but Kelsey's going to be setting up a way that you can make an appointment with us and online, and you'll get an email to that effect. And if you make an appointment, we're going to try, because we are still in a partial lockdown, we'll get you to commit to a time to come in and pick up your print. It's going to be free for you. And am I right or wrong?
No, you're right, but now it's freezing.
Oh, okay. Oh, it did freeze up. Okay, so are we moving yet? Why are we freezing up now?
It looks like it's zero.
Okay. Okay, well, okay, maybe. Anyway, where was it now? So yeah, Kelsey's going to be setting up this week for you to actually be able to make an appointment, and you'll get a block of about 15 minutes to come in and give us enough time to have a little chitter chatter with each other. I mean, we really do enjoy to do that. So we want to be able to see you and get to have some fun. Do me a favor and let me know if it's freezing up at your end, okay? Okay, so if you could still hear me, let's live with that for now. If you're from out of town and you require the free print to be shipped to you, because this is different. I mean, normally just by showing up here, it's available to you, but we're going to have all across Canada, we'll have a $30 shipping fee for that. And so you're getting $175 gift. No, not $175, $125, 100. And is there a $25 certificate going with it again, like normal?
For framing, probably.
Yeah. So it's a $150 gift for free.
So if I can just recap this.
Yeah, go
for
ahead.
you.
So you get the person who knows what's going on here.
Just like RONSTOCK, if you attend RONSTOCK, that's what was our pass, that you would get a free print. If you didn't attend, you wouldn't get the free print. But because this is COVID, nobody can come in. If you've attended our online RONSTOCK in any way, shape, or form, like just coming on for a few minutes, that's all you need. Just come, then you will be eligible to get the email from Kelsey, and she will send you out an email. You can book your appointment, because again, COVID, we can't have a store full of people. So we're trying to make it safe for everybody still. So when Kelsey sends you the email, just book that appointment. You can do a time slot, any certain time, it'll be on there for you. You'll book your appointment, then you'll come in and get your free print. And if anybody has joined us that is from out of town, no problem, you can get a free print too, but I can't pay for the shipping all across Canada to everybody. So just you'll just have to pay for the shipping, and we'll only charge $30. Okay.
Yeah.
To Rod.
Okay, guys. So and yeah, and that way, I mean, normally with RONSTOCK, you have to actually physically be here. So the people from out of town for the first time are getting a good chance to get something here. So anyway, let's go into the auction up. Did you do it already, the auction update, or? Yeah.
Well,
okay.
no, I
Okay.
gave the recap of what we're doing today.
Yeah.
So
So anyway,
we have to go to the auction.
yeah,
Yes.
let's go to the auction, and we've got a few bids coming in. We expect that, by the end of the week that we will have some more bids happening, I'm sure. And there's 93 pieces of art that are up there. And poor Kelsey, we're really overworking
I
Kelsey
know.
today, because she's
doing multiple
a few
tasks
more
and
hiccups than
jobs
normal
here.
happening here.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's see the auction, and it takes a second, does it? Oh, it's already up there. Okay, mine is on a lag, I guess, here. But anyway, so we've actually moved all of the real hot to trot ideas there to the top, and these are to me the real goody ones. And
I just want to just mention the first one that's on there. I really like. I was kind of excited about that one.
Can we bring that in? Yeah.
Thank you. It's got the, I was able to find an actual wrench that was from a toolkit of the Model T Ford, because every Model T and Model A went out with a toolkit because there were no mechanics on every corner. So Ford expected his people to I'm sorry, I'm gonna let somebody else get that. Ford expected his people to be their own kind of mechanics at the time. So I found a wrench. It actually says Ford right on it. And it's from one of the Model
Yeah.
Ts. So it's in the, I was able to, I was able to frame this inside the frame. I was kind of excited about that. And that is Grandpa's work. And that is the Ford factory that was on Drouillard Road. And that is Grandpa's work. And that is, I believe, a Model T that you've got kind of them working on, Model T,
actually-
Model A. Yeah.
It's so long ago that it's so long ago that I don't remember. But I don't
Okay.
know if Colleen mentioned it, but that wrench it has the Ford logo
Yes,
right on it.
I know, I
you
love it.
Which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can put back to work. No,
We
We'll
would
go
like to
back
be
to-
flipped back to the
back to the
auction.
I've never seen
Poor
anybody have to work
Kelsey.
so darn
Yeah.
hard. Well, if it wasn't for Kelsey, this would have been just a.
We've got a couple people that are
schmoz.
having trouble getting on the Zoom
Yeah.
for whatever reason, so they're
Yeah.
calling to see if Kelsey can help them with with their technical difficulties.
So if in case you don't, if you're not able to get on, we are recording all of these. I mean, they will be going online. So just in case you miss one, unfortunately, Tuesday got really messed up, and Tuesday we lost it. But every day for the rest of the week, we're going to have these online, so you can go back over them. And the thing that people got, they enjoyed, as a matter of fact, I found was the stories of the paintings that we've been getting involved with. So anyway, there's lots and lots and lots of good, like if you were coming in RONSTOCK physically, you wouldn't have any better deals than are happening on that bidding, or on our bidding wall, or our 32 auction, or whatever we're going to call that. So anyway, let's go. Where am I now? Here I'm.
We are
yeah.
right with the
Okay,
email
so,
game.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into the email game. We chuckle because the email game, we were looking at this morning. And every time we put up 5 questions, it seems like if we're not careful, we're putting up 5 questions that we don't know any of the answers to, or most of them. So anyway, I'm gonna take my time with this one. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go through the answers from yesterday. And if you got the answers,
Who won
all 5
yesterday?
answers,
Can we
all
say?
5 answers. Well, we had 6 people won yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
but today we only had 1.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, so there is only 1 winner for the day. But anyway, for the name of the chimp, and I actually, Kelsey had mentioned, a few people mentioned Graybeard. Graybeard was certainly a chimp that was really, really important to Jane Goodall, but he was an old guy. Flint is the one that's in the picture. This is Flint, and Flint is one of the saddest stories. That Flint was. I show Flint touching Jane. Jane was the only individual, including chimps and people, that his mother allowed him to touch and go near. So it was either Jane or the mother. And when Flint's mother died, actually, he was so heartbroken, he actually wouldn't leave the tree that she was dead in, and he actually starved to death up in the tree. So that's why Flint became a very, very important piece of this picture, because it's to touch an angel, and Jane became her or Flint's guardian angel. Anyway, so that's Flint. And the next one here is, in which painting did Suchu paint a sleeping woman? Oh yeah. I was thinking one painting, but there are 2 paintings. So the answer is 2. And,
Really?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna guess
Okay,
the other
you
one.
go for it.
Obviously, this piece that's behind
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
And is the other one the one in your tea party?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it. So we
okay.
have Sleeping Beauty in
Okay.
the tea party also.
Yeah.
And we're having, I wish I knew how to work this. Oh, Kelsey, oh man, is she ever on the case here? So the next one, actually, that's, oh yeah, that's the duh. So the Sleeping Woman, and in the Tea Party, you'll see Sleeping Beauty, but this is the Sleeping Woman. Oh, she's actually outlined it on there. I can't believe I can actually see it today. Because a lot of people will walk up to the Evolution of a Dream and not see the Sleeping Woman, and that is something that I love to do. I love to hide features that are sitting right in front of you. And if you notice in the back, you're actually, the Evolution of a Dream was meant to be a true serial piece that is actually evolving. The actual painting is a dream that was evolving as I was painting it. There was really I really didn't have a plan on the painting prior to doing it. And we'll get into that in a little bit because that's our feature piece for the day. So maybe we can get, I know Kelsey's running her feet off here to try and keep up to it. I just need the next piece here. Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, this is a funny one. Oh yeah, okay, there's Sleeping Beauty. But the next one here is, the question is, it's a true and false thing. And what's up?
No, nothing. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
it's okay, because we don't need the picture, because this is
Sorry,
a
I'm getting thrown off here.
bit of a why, because
There's, yeah.
yeah, well, anyway, yeah, sorry if you guys are having trouble, or if anybody you know is having trouble getting online. So, true and false question. Did Suchu cause a red alert at the US Embassy? And almost everybody said false. That's a good one. Thanks, Kelsey. But you know what? I'm going to say this, and I hope it doesn't show up on the internet, but we were actually suspected of being terrorists in Ottawa, because what happened was we were going to see Ambassador James Blanchard. And it was funny because we were in our van, and we had an appointment with them and everything else. And as we pulled up to the embassy, the gates were closed, so we couldn't figure out how to get into the gates. And follow along with me on this one in case I'm disappointed. So anyway, I pulled into the driveway in front of the embassy, and the gates were closed. And I didn't realize that I was stopping a motorcade of about these, those black Escalades you always see the president in. Well, there was about 5 out on the street in the left-hand turn lane, and I had blocked them completely. And it was Ambassador James Blanchard going to work that day with his wife. What's it, Janet Blanchard. Yeah. And they were trying to get into the driveway, and we were there for about 5 minutes and holding up the ambassador out in the street. So the entire embassy went into, first off, a yellow alert, and then they went into full red alert when we went and moved the vehicle. So what happened was, when we went inside, you go inside the embassies and you usually have to pass their security. And while we were going through the security,
Have you got it?
notice everybody was even carrying hand grenades. They had all of
I
their
don't have a picture, but I got it. I'm
monster
speaking.
guns that they had out and everything else. And then when we finally got in to the embassy, because now we've moved our van and everything else, and James Blanchard says, walked up and he says, "So you're the terrorists that were holding me, out in the middle of the street anyhow." So anyway, that's a weird one, because that's the true story. And yes, I did. I was jokingly accused as being a terrorist by the ambassador of the United States. Anyway, has Suchu painted England's rose? And yes, I have, and that is in the reflection of, yes, the painting Candle in the Wind. The rose on the piano that Marilyn's standing in front of is representational of of Lady Diana. And is there a flip of that or no? We'll just leave it like that, right? And the rose on there is the reason. That's the reason I put the representation using a rose on the piece. And actually, in this print, by the way, that print is a unique one, very, very unique, because I have several different rose colors that people can actually ask for if you request. The English rose is kind of a lot of times it's a cream color rose with a little bit of red. Is it red or orange on the tip? Just on the edges of the petals. It's almost like a, yeah.
It's kind of a pinky orange red.
pinky orange. Oh, yeah, okay, so yeah, exactly. It would be like peach colors.
Yeah.
Peach colors. So anyway, so Jacob Quinlan is the only person that got them all right. And actually, I don't.
Jacob Quinlan's quite the
He's
Suchu
quite the guy
savvy.
here. Yeah, yeah. So what does he get for that? He gets $50, another $50 certificate. Could be only, Jacob, you could only use one per visit. So just let you know. Anyway, or you can hand one off for a gift. Hey, that's a good idea.
Maybe he
$50
doesn't
gift
want
there.
to. Maybe he's
Well,
got some things he wants to
excuse me,
buy.
yeah. Okay. So
And he'll get
tomorrow's
this
question.
one this month and this one next month.
So tomorrow's questions are, what's miss or who's missing reflection in one of my pieces, my art pieces, or Suchi's art pieces? I was like talking in the third party, second party, the third party. I start to feel like George Costanza for some reason here. How many crystal skulls can you find in Suchu's art altogether? Trick question.
I know,
Mary.
I know, I know.
Yeah, okay. So,
Me.
and actually, Kelsey came up with that question, and I thought she would be stumped on this one, but she actually had it right. So, a little tricky one there. Okay. True and false. Has Suchu sung with Elwood Blues? What?
The real Elwood Blues?
The real? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, maybe not. You know, what are you gonna do? You know. Anyway, which art piece has a gated bottle? And I'm gonna correct that term just a little bit because it's a gated flask bottle.
Oh,
Oh,
that's giving it away.
no.
It's actually called a gated bottle.
I
though.
thought, isn't it the one in the Mountie that's in the bottom of the river?
The bottom of the river?
Yeah, there is something hidden in the river in the Mountie, by the way. And it's a real cool thing, but I'm not telling you about
It's
that.
not one of
today.
our, it's not one
That's
of
not
our
one of the
questions.
questions. But it is really, really, really cool. I actually love it.
Which will be for another day when
Yeah.
we do our story
Yeah.
on the piece.
But that's another story
Okay.
altogether.
Question 5.
How many Jack Lemmon characters? In case you got the questions this morning, there was a bit of a mistake in that one because we had how many different people, but it's not. It's how many Jack Lemmon characters are in the Suchu piece Lemonade. So I'll repeat, how many Jack Lemmon characters? Because and the reason we do that, because if we had said how many different people, you wouldn't be able to get them because there's some people hidden way in the back of that painting.
Okay.
There's some actually special guests hidden in that painting, by the way. So that's our quiz for the day, and good luck on those. And hopefully we get more. I don't mind giving away 6 or 10 or 20 of these things. Work harder, guys. Work harder. You're missing them. Anyway, the picture game. Okay, this is we're moving
Our
along.
RONSTOCK picture game.
Yeah. So when we have these hiccups at the beginning of this thing, is everybody sitting there just rolling their eyes saying, oh my God, these guys are a bunch of characters.
I am.
Hillbillies. Just a bunch of hillbillies. You know what it is every time the chipmunk stops in the wheel, we start to freeze up here for some reason.
Okay, so
Okay,
RONSTOCK
here we
picture
go,
game.
RONSTOCK picture game.
This game
And-
is if you see yourself.
Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead. Take
Just-
over, Kelly.
I'm watching the time and what.
I got to keep on
You
smiling.
go ahead.
No, you can do it.
No, I'm not doing it, man.
Oh, well, I don't want to do it either. Okay, let's move on to something. Kelsey, you want to do? No. Okay, so the RONSTOCK picture game. What has happened?
What
just
have you
came
got up?
there? Oh, there we go.
Okay.
So if I'll look at the phone number 967 11 11. Call pizza. So if you see yourself in here in one of these pictures as we go along, and well, who's the guy back in the back behind the bush there, way back there? Yeah. Anyway, if you see yourself in the picture here, you win, and the first one to call in And I think Kelsey said emailing is not the best. So let's just either call in or enter
Message.
in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, message in the chat. And the first one to do that gets their choice of a mini print, and they run from anywhere from $130, $150 to $200. They're all framed and everything else, and it's your choice of the mini print. So if we hear a phone call or whatever, we'll know. So let's just look at these pictures here. And I think Kelsey got a few different pictures. There I am, but I can't win again. That's horrible. I need something for my office. There's a nice Corvette with two lovely girls. And then we got more here. Boy, there's some people way in the background. I guess we better leave that one on for a second, see if they could figure out who it is. Yeah, yeah. Or do you want to go? Keep on going. Keep on going. I get to drink my coffee because the camera's not on me. Huh? Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, we got a lag here. So when she switches it over, it takes about 10 seconds. So, oh, that's an older RONSTOCK. Look, there's
Yeah,
no
it
bidding
is.
wall or anything there too, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's about 4 years ago.
yeah.
I could only find up to 2000.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, we'll have
okay.
to, well, we're not gonna have to do this again, please.
Yeah, I know.
Please. So if by chance we don't have anybody, because we do have, I'm proud to say we have, thousands of customers and collectors. And because of that, we might not see the people here with us today might not be in these pictures. So
And I've had a couple people say they've had to work. That's why they're hoping that Kelsey will get them up so they can watch them later.
oh yeah, so don't
Yeah.
forget to call, use the number below there. That's the quickest way to get at this mini print. But boy, you got some good pictures there. There's Colleen with the beetle haircut.
Mm.
Who's the girl at the desk? Is that Ava?
No, that's
We got Will Tomina says I saw my husband, I think I saw him on the last one.
I think I saw her
Go
too.
ahead, go back.
I think I saw her too.
Which one was it?
Back, not, go back.
I guess you can. Oh, in here?
No, I didn't think so.
We'll wait for her to tell me.
Go back one more. Or forward, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I saw her too.
Is she responding to you? Okay. I guess we could have probably put a number on the pictures. It might have been easier.
Yeah, that's true. I
Okay.
never thought of that. No, I don't.
Is this one you were referring to?
No, it was one that was closer up,
Oh, somebody's calling you.
but that's not fair if Will, if
Going backwards.
well, she said she saw herself. She saw
Oh,
herself.
yeah.
Hello, Suchuart. Yeah, I think so too.
Which one? Describe it.
Yeah. Back one more, Kel. Well, then, yep. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I know we've got a picture of you. I've seen you in ours before. Yeah, I have. Yeah, let me get your, so you.
Okay, so we
win
got the winner here.
prize for the mini print, and you can come in and pick that up. We're here from
What's her
9
last
to
name?
5.
Wilhelmina?
Monday, sorry, 10 to 5, Monday to Friday.
Dent.
and
Oh,
10 to
right,
4 on
right.
Saturday.
Okay. Gee, I could have remembered that one.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the week after's fine. Yeah, okay. Okay, thanks for joining us. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, your last name's Dent, right? Yeah. Yeah, Yes, 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 yeah, yeah.
Oh, am I?
Funny.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
didn't realize that. I
Yeah,
should have been.
good. Okay, well,
been
we'll see you
talking.
in a couple of weeks. Thanks again for joining us.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, she is
Okay,
loud,
bye-bye.
isn't she? Hey,
Yeah.
Kelly, she was saying your microphone's, it's muted, but we can still hear you. Colleen's such a loud.
She'll be in.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. So we got our winner here. And you know what we should do right now? Let's just talk a little bit about the evolution of a dream, because it's our kind of our feature for the day. Anyway, evolution of a dream is a piece that I did. That was actually, it is one of my favorite paintings of for you know, like you do all of these paintings, but there's 100 or so or whatever, 140 paintings that we've done as production paintings, but I've only done maybe, I'm going to say 3 or 4 that were done for me, by me, just to play. And resurrection of, or evolution of a dream is absolutely one of those pieces. That's my favorite one that I've done just for me. And the reason it is one of my favorites is because I chose a palette. I did this also with Don Quixote, where I would just choose a color palette for the painting. And then I would allow the painting to do its own, to bring its own spirit forward. This is actually one of the reasons I started to work or develop the thought of doing synergy art pieces, because the painting itself can actually tell, can guide me along. A lot of abstract artists would understand that very well, because the abstracts, you know, a good abstract artist will start basically with color palettes, and then it would just allow that abstract to kind of nurse its way forward with them. And in this piece, I actually chose a good, a beautiful set of colors that I like. And I started with these clouds in the background, and it's almost like lightning going off inside of a cloud. I call it my explosive clouds. And then as I was going along, I just let the painting kind of tell me what to do. And I started to do a horizon. I didn't have the mountains in here. And as I was doing the horizon, I kept on, I've never done a nude, well, a nude is what we call it, right? Is a nude. I've never done one in a painting before, and I didn't really even know why, but I kept on seeing this painting needed a nude woman for some reason. So what I did is I painted the background. And if I don't tell somebody about that, actually, I don't think I've ever had anybody walk up to this painting that didn't know about the painting. True. That would walk up and say there's a nude woman sleeping in the background. So when I did this piece, I knew that I was trying to force the painting to tell me what to do. And when I kept on thinking about it, I thought this is a very prominent part of the painting. So I actually put her in there on the horizon sleeping, and then started to form the painting forward of that. So she was becoming engulfed by this dream. And surrealism in the earliest stages was, if you didn't dream it, it wasn't surrealism. I actually question that, because if you take yourself and you allow your painting to tell you what's going on, you're really using your subconscious more than anything. You're using your feelings, your emotions. And because of that, it's almost like a dream. I have dreams where I'll make up the stories as I'm going along. And I think you had one just recently where Colleen was describing it to me, and you could just see the stages of how you would create that dream. Well, it's no different than this painting. So what's really nice about surreal art, what I really like about surreal art, is the fact that it's the only way on this earth that you can actually see inside of my head. That you could, where I could say I have this image, I have this thought, and now I can actually portray that thought to people.
And I have to say that one thing I envy about you being an artist, because you get to put your thoughts out on canvas.
I'm happy, and it's
And-
actually such a gift. Thank you.
Most people can't.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's true. Imagine just having a camera that could you imagine having a camera that could,
Someday.
hope not. Well, you're gonna have some weird stuff happen, but yeah, no, it is like a camera that could actually shoot and give you your thoughts. I mean, that would be really cool. But anyway, this is actually what it is all about. And surrealism is an amazing art form just because it can allow a good artist to take their real thoughts and really project it on, not only project it on the canvas, but give you the spirit of what was happening. And in Evolution of a Dream, now the evolution part is, as I'm moving along with the painting is actually starting to become its own identity. And in my piece here, like even I as I was going along, I was thinking of the Bob Dylan song "Knocking on Heaven's Door." The dark cloud is coming down, and all of a sudden here I've got a dark cloud, and where she's sleeping, if you notice, there's actually rain that's coming down on her head. You know, that's
I'm gonna
showing.
point it out because
yeah,
some people might not see this
Yeah.
right here.
And that was portraying, is a dream comfortable? Is it a happy thing? Is it not a happy thing? And I wanted it to be in there just because I wanted you to have the experience that I'm questioning what she's dreaming about.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
And I know I'm sorry if I missed it, but people know exactly where she is?
Well, yeah, I think Kelsey did have it outlined, which is really
Okay.
kind of cool. Yeah, so yeah, she's right in the background. And then, because, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was
Sorry.
just gonna,
Yeah.
just so we know that this
Yeah.
is, that's
Yeah.
her head right there, because some people get,
And her shoulder.
there's her shoulder,
And her butt.
there's her buttocks.
Her butt.
Yeah. And there's her leg and,
Her calf.
yeah,
And her
and her foot,
heel. Yeah.
and over top of the other foot.
Over top of the other heel.
Yeah.
You know, and then people ask, like, she's actually showing up there as the piece is done. In my eyes, first off, Colleen is, to me, a very, very powerful woman, but we also have a lot of fun. And when I think of women, I think of extremely strong people, you know, mentally strong. And also I find that women have a lot of time have super, well, even our neighbors, matter of fact, her laugh, when, you know,
Oh, yeah.
humor becomes strength to me.
Thank
And
you.
that's what's portrayed in here. And it's and that's the reason she could pick up this great big slab of stone like that on her fingertips, right? Then up in the top part, it's almost like that when we always saw in the cartoons where you had the little devil on one shoulder, you
Yeah.
had the angel
and the
on the other side.
bad,
This is
the-
the good and the
yeah.
bad.
Mhm.
Yeah. Again, I guess we're moving back to yin
Yin
and yang.
and yang, yeah.
I guess I don't realize how important that is to us, but you know, so up in the top, I think it's a very beautiful scene, the top there. It's just really nice. And I was looking at the angel's wings, how you can actually see through those, what are they called?
Translucent?
Gossamer
Oh,
wings?
yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So and then I got a self-portrait in here, by the way. I know you probably don't have it. Do you have it down on the slab there? Anyway, point that little guy out there, Colin.
Right here?
Yeah.
Right here.
When you get up to see the painting, that's me facing towards the other way. That's actually just me sitting on the edge. And if anybody's curious about these great big gouges in the earth, the same thing that I did in Checkmate, where I'm showing the greed of humanity when it comes to actually mistreating the earth. That's what that's all about. I remember flying along with my buddy. We were going down to the House of Rising Sun one time, and there wasn't a spot in the desert that we flew over that you could not see scars that were caused by man. And that's what that's all about. You know, I mentioned that to David Suzuki one time, and he almost reached over and slapped the back of my head when we were driving along, because I said that humanity is almost like the cancer of the earth, and it really threw him off, and I hope it doesn't throw everybody else off. But it was just, to me, if you went out in the middle of the ocean, some Coke bottle is going to go floating past you. You know, don't tell me we're not damaging the earth. So anyway, that's what that was all about. And evolution of the dream was meant to be something that you can get absorbed into. And I'm not giving you everything here. Yeah, there's other little hidden things, and there's a couple other hidden people and stuff like that in the piece. So anyway, I don't know if I'm going too far with that. The bonus question? Oh, good suggestion. Do you actually have a bonus question here?
Yes, it's right here.
Oh, you just said that. No, that's what you were
Right there.
saying.
Here,
Yeah,
just read
okay,
it, yeah.
okay, here, I got it here.
Okay.
This is kind of cool. Okay, so what we've done, and we kind of missed it one day or whatever. Colleen's got some t-shirts here beside her. And these t-shirts, they're pretty little black t-shirts.
These are
Very good.
hand painted, Ron,
They're
hand painted.
Yeah, hand signed.
Yeah.
They are actually signed by the Suchu. Yeah, the Suchu. So what we got there is we're going to offer, I'm going to give you a question. And what do we have to do the same thing as first one, call in with the answer, whatever. Is that what it is? Or chat in with the answer. Name 3 art pieces that Suchu completed this year. And if you call in or if you get the answer real quick, then you get not only a shirt today, but you also get the puzzle. We've got, I think, 3 puzzles there. We'll give you a choice of one of the puzzles. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Oh, 776
5767.
Or Colleen's is
519.
519. There you go. Let's just see if somebody got it right here.
Hello, Suchu Art.
Yeah, 555-1212.
Yes. I thought I recognized your voice.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Name them out
Yeah.
loud. No, don't name them out loud.
I will. Al Vanderbeek says hello.
Yeah. Hi,
To both of
Al.
you. Yeah. And Donna and Al say hello to everybody.
Okay, to everybody. That's including you guys.
And
out
what
there.
are the pieces?
Don't say them out loud. This is wrong.
You there? Yeah, okay, I missed you.
Don't say them out loud.
Go. Yep, I can hear you now. Yes? The blue nose too? Blue nose.
Don't say it out loud.
The snowbirds?
He's wrong.
I can hear you on it.
Okay, guys, keep on trying. Somebody else.
Nope, you missed.
Go back and try again, Al.
Try it again.
Open the line up. Okay, let's open our lines up for get Al the heck off the phone because he's wrong.
Can you hear him? Here.
Oh, I gotta actually.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This isn't. Yeah. Hello. Okay. Well, you gotta get off the phone now because you're wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, go back and take a look at it and see if you can try again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I hope it didn't upset him, but
Yeah, I know. You'd upset me.
you're wrong, Al. You know. Anyway, anybody else here? What 3 pieces of art did I complete this year?
You know, the funny thing is, I'm going to say, you got it wrong the first time we said that
Absolutely
too.
got it wrong the
Ron
first time.
couldn't remember the 3 pieces he painted
know,
this year.
So if anybody's to blame for this, it's Kelsey. Why did my screen shut up? Oh,
You
I'm
get
gonna
it
get
this
that one.
time.
Suchu Art, online RONSTOCK. Not too bad. Oh my God, are you the most savvy Suchu guy in the world?
Is this Jacob Quinlan?
Yeah. So what do you got? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. You got it. You got
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Okay. I'll let Kelsey know so she's got that. Oh, you know what we're going to do is, oh, you're just listening, right? So we'll let you pick out a puzzle of what we got later.
Can you make it in?
Yeah. Oh, good. Thanks. Thank you. We're enjoying it too. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye. Poor Al. Oh, you had it, you nailed it. So it was yin and yang, the blue nose,
Not the blue
And-
nose too.
not the blue nose too,
The blue nose.
and the Man of War that we just finished. So,
That's
yin
the
and
three
yang.
that you just painted this year.
and I would have said exactly. I mean, I would have said snowbirds.
You
too,
did
and I
say snowbirds.
but time
Ron,
doesn't mean
Ron
much.
forgot
Oh, there you
what
go.
he painted
We got
this
it right
year.
there.
Yeah.
Golly, Chelsea, you're good. You are good. Oh, you're so damn organized. Don't say damn.
This is fun.
Don't say damn.
Yeah.
What?
Trying to give it thumbs
Oh,
up.
you gotta come in there just a little.
There it is.
There you go.
Is that,
Ew, I touched
has
her.
that thumb got a
Ew.
mask on it?
Yeah. Go get me some hand sanitizer. Yeah. Okay, okay, we'll see you later then, guys. Bye. No, we're not done. We're not done yet here. So the grand prize reminder now. Is that what we do now? Okay,
Busy.
so the grand prize for this amazing week. It's amazing because we're actually going to get through it. That's why it's amazing. But anyway, we've had a lot of fun with it so far this week. And oh, I'm sorry, Colleen. Here, Colleen, you got to get right up to the camera and
Yes.
show them what you just did.
I asked Kelsey if her thumb had a mask on it.
Okay, so
Oh,
go get up there. Look, you got to look at that screen right there when you do it. And then, oh my God, this is what.
This is my drawing.
That's what it- so that- what that is her
Kelsey's
thumb has
cracking
got-
up over there.
Her thumb has got eyes and a mask.
And a
on.
mask.
So that means you don't need hand sanitizer. Okay, where was it? Grand prize. Yeah, that's it. So we're back to the grand prize, which is hand signed by me and hand signed by Jan Zurikowski, the very famous Canadian aviator. The Echelon arrows, the picture of the Avro arrows. And actually in this one, and it's framed, museum quality framing for you. The piece is valued around $2,200 and it's second market. So to try and find one of these on the market is really, really hard to do. We're lucky because we have some collectors that have these and that's how we can get our hands on one for you. So anyway, Echelon arrows. And in the painting, as a matter of fact, when I'll tell you a little bit about this one is, this is just, I was with Dan Aykroyd. We were at the house or at the,
What's the
I
blue?
can't- no, it was across the road from the house. So I can't remember the name
Oh,
of the very-
Mondrian
the
Hotel.
Mondrian Hotel, very famous hotel. 'cause
Yeah.
Every piece of art in the hotel is a real piece of art. And they had, like, even in the restaurant, they had Peter Max originals and stuff. But anyway, so I was with Dan Aykroyd and Danny was telling us all about you know, what he was doing, what he'd been up to, and he was talking about Sci Factor and his new show he was going to do. And he was actually, he went through the entire movie Blues Brothers 2000 for me because it wasn't out yet. I think it was 1998 or 99 that I was with him. And he also told me about this painting or this picture that they were going to be doing about the Avro arrow because his mother had been involved with, she was actually the first woman to become a minister of Canada, a federal minister of Canada. And she had been involved very much with the Avro arrow project. And I don't recall exactly why. At one time I was thinking that she was a secretary to the CEO, but I don't know if that was right. And I don't think it is. But anyway, when Dan was there, he said, and I started to show my work to him, and he had gone online and he saw some of the stuff because our website was very young, but it was still there. And he said, I think I found my aviation artist, my Avro arrow artist. That's what he said. So anyway, I ended up talking to him a bit about doing this painting, and I said, you know, what would be really neat is to have all of the Avro arrows in formation. And never once were there two Avro arrows in the sky at one time. And if you look at the picture, you see the three up front, they all flew. and the first two in the back flew. But the one in the last one in the back, which is I think the 206, the 206 was the one that was planned for the Iroquois engines. And when I was with Jan Zerkowski, he started telling me about that airplane, and I have done a full profile on what he told me about that airplane. That plane was going to be just absolutely, actually, it would compete probably with anything today, because the airplane that they built could do easily do Mach 2. They never did. They did Mach 1.98 with the airplane. And Jan told me why they weren't interested in doing Mach 2. It wasn't what the plane was all about. But the next plane, the 206, was going to be it was going to be about 8,000 pounds lighter, and both engines were running 12,000 pounds more thrust. So they were actually going to lighten the airplane by 8,000 pounds, and they were going to have 24,000 pounds of thrust more on the aircraft. So where it would have gone at that point, we don't know. And that is the reason I put that in there, is because it was only 2 weeks away from being test flown. So anyway, that's the grand prize for this week. And the way to win it, first off, if you're here every day, you get a chance to win the celebrity print that I think we're going to be talking about next. And we've had several winners so far. And then on Saturday, I'm going to guess around 1:30 or 2 or whatever, we're going to be actually getting into doing all the prizes for the week. And then the last prize of the day is going to be the Avro Arrow, but you have to attend in some way, or for whatever amount of time, you have to attend all 6 of these, right? And that's your reward for being faithful to the show. You know, it's like the Ron talking. Anyway, did I miss what you said?
No.
Okay. Am I okay? Am I okay? Yeah. So yeah,
So what is a celebrity print? Did we even talk about which one?
that's what
that
we're
was?
getting into now. Oh, I don't
Okay.
even know what it is.
Yeah.
You want to whisper it to me? Oh, is it on there? Okay. So,
See where it says visuals?
well,
on-
see the glasses I'm wearing?
Yes.
They're not readers. I do look down, but it's almost like I'm learning to read, because I'm learning to read without being able to see the words. Here, okay, I got it. So today's celebrity print, signed by Elwood Blues, the Blues Brothers piece. And this, hand signed piece. It's a $295 print. You get $75 gift certificate with it to frame it, or to frame anything else you want this to bring in or whatever. You're not committed to framing this one. But if you win this print and you don't want it, I know 1,000 people that would like to have it as a gift. So if anybody gets something that we had someone say, it was so nice because we offer so much free stuff, and they said, I've got a few of the RONSTOCK pieces. Can I give them back to you if you need them to give to other people? I said, no, or Colleen was mentioning to just donate them if you want or whatever. But this one here, like I said, there's a zillion people out there. If you win this one, and maybe you got one on the wall already, it sure would make a nice piece to give away as a gift or whatever. And Colleen's falling asleep again with me.
No, I'm not.
I'm boring her. I bore Colleen.
No,
And
no.
once in a while I get her to laugh. Yesterday was funny. I'm not even gonna tell you about that one yesterday. Okay, so let's go into, hope you win it, and you'll know on Saturday, but please show up on Saturday or else you're out of luck. No. If you have win it, and even if you're not here on Saturday, if you do win one of these prizes through the week, we will contact you.
Kelsey, do we have any kind of questions or any comments from anybody, or that we should
I'm
be?
gonna have a drink of my coffee.
People say that, but it's
Oh, okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, okay.
That's Kelsey was saying. People are saying the hiccups make it fun. The show, the
Okay.
show, show.
Because they make us real and
Yeah.
I'm wondering what was question 3? I think you skipped it.
Oh, did I, Ray?
But you.
For the new one? The new one? The new one?
For today. So it was,
Question number 3.
which Sutu art piece is the frog princess?
Oh,
No, or
did.
tomorrow's questions, number 3? True or false? Suchu
I think we
has
did.
Suchu sung with Elwood
Oh,
Blues?
no, you're right. I think I did skip
I think we
what
did both.
what is the Frog Prince?
You
No, I
did
think
skip that one.
Yeah, so it is, it's the can you find that? The Enchanted Tea Party.
Which
Yeah,
Suchu art piece is the Frog Prince in?
Frog Print. And that's not PRINTS. It's CE. Print.
I
Prince.
understand.
Like
We were
Prince,
looking at this on the-
charming.
Yeah, I remember I used to sing that song, Someday My Prince Will Come, or whatever it was. Yeah, every time I was waiting for Prince to come back from the printer.
Oh.
I remember when we did Hustle Rising Sun, it was being printed in Toronto, and the day before we ran our RONSTOCK, the prints weren't here. Remember that one? We had to go and we broke into the warehouse. No, so in the Enchanted Tea Party, there's a little lily pad,
And
on-
he's got a little cup of tea.
and he's got a tiny cup of tea.
I
And by
love
the
it.
way, all of the cups and saucers and dishes and everything else, that's Colleen's pattern, or China pattern.
The China pattern,
Yeah,
which came
Plus-
about by accident.
yeah, cost me an arm and a leg. I didn't even want to go there, you know. Yeah, every year I would buy, Ava and I would buy Mom a teacup because she loves her tea. And
For Mother's Day.
So one year, and we would buy 2, and we spent good money. I mean, there was spare no cost. with it.
Yeah, $5 at least.
Yeah, $5. And they're usually running about 75. Well, anyway, so one year I brought Colleen what is it called? Pink Vista.
Yes.
Pink Vista. And she fell in love with it so much she had to have a set of 10 of everything
Well,
they had.
I didn't know that it had a set.
Okay.
And I just loved, I thought it was the prettiest cup. And I said, wouldn't that be so pretty if it had a whole set of dishes to
Yeah.
go with it? And there was a blank silence from Ron. He said, they are a set of dishes.
So every event, every Christmas, every Mother's Day, every Easter, Colleen got a new place setting and stuff like that, because that's all I could afford it. And today I wouldn't be able to afford it, I swear to God.
Well, now they're
Yeah,
discontinued,
yeah.
so, and I love them.
Go ahead. Do we have somebody asking something?
Where can I find the art that is in the auction? I'm having trouble.
Oh, you click on the little, are you at the auction? That's the main thing. Because I had trouble with that. There's 3 little lines at the top that you click on to see the art.
Oh, where it says at the top right hand or left-hand
Left-hand
corner,
yeah.
there says how many pieces, like sometimes I think it says 93 pieces. There's 3 little lines on the
Yeah.
neck beside it. You click on those 3 little
No.
lines.
Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, is that what he mean? Is that what that person means, or actually how to find the auction period?
How about,
You want to put the link up?
you want to ask them if they want me to email them like a tutorial for it?
Do you want Kelsey to email you a tutorial, or do you want Kelsey to email you the link to where the auction is and then tell you where to get to the art in the auction? Just let us know.
Well, okay, we'll take care of that in a minute. So, yeah, as we go along here, so what we're going to do is we'll finish off by showing them what the official pieces, and I'll try and get through it as quick as I can for you. The official piece for this RONSTOCK 2021 is room service at Kenilworth. That's featuring the super racehorse Man of War. And we'll show you real quickly the different packages. There's 5 different packages that you can purchase for yourself. The press proofs are down to the last couple, and we have a very special frame on. We have for the press proofs, for the artist proofs, and for the signed and numbered this pine frame that we actually do exclusively for Suchu art, and it comes with the little logo on the bottom, which is Kenilworth Park, Windsor, and that's actually their official logo. You see it up in the ticket too, in the red, up in the corner of the ticket. And in the press proofs, there was only 10 to start. Like I said, that we're down to our last couple. The upper left, where you see the two buckets, those are buckets of oats that were brought for Man of War, and that's my hand drawn and colorized remark. Those are actually original sketches. Every last one of them is done by me, original for you. There's never two the same. Although if you saw someone's house, it was going to look pretty close to identical, because I'm pretty accurate with what I draw those. And can you go back then? I don't know where that went to. And then on the right hand side is a handcrafted replica of the actual Man of War ticket that was right from the race. As a matter of fact, the one that we had one come in here, as a matter of fact, at the time it was over $4,000. Colleen has framed one of the originals. And there was a time when I actually had someone that had two of them, and they were going to sell me one for $100. It's going back probably 10 years anyhow. And I lost the lady's phone number. like a real idiot.
I know, and I've been looking for one of those for years. You just can't get them.
So, and in the press proof, 10 of them only, a couple left. Each I have used 10 brushes that are put aside for were actually involved in the painting. So that on the press proof, we'll certify the back, probably with just a handwritten note that the paintbrush in that framed piece is from that painting. And then we go and the price of that, the value of that one is $1,320. And this week until Saturday at 5 o'clock on Saturday, that's our closing time for RONSTOCK. You get $350 off on that one. It's $970. There's 10 press proofs. And then we go on to the artist proofs. There are 65 of these ones. Again, with the official frame from for our RONSTOCK, but our actual piece that we design here. It still has the stamp on the bottom, and now the only thing missing on this one is the paintbrush. The same thing. There's 65 artist proofs. Actually, the artist proofs and the press proofs are 16 by 16 inches square. Nice size prints, very, very nice size. And that's that. And that one, the value of that one is normal retail is $1,070. And for now, you can have it for $720. These are good discounts for those. And that lasts until the 5 o'clock on the 19th, I guess it is. The 19th, isn't it? Saturday, yeah. So let's go into the same frame again, but in our sign and number piece. And that has, now it doesn't have a remark. In the other two, the remarks are basically free for the week. So, you know, you get some really good value with that. This one has the replica ticket, the frame, and the stamp. And that's exclusive frame to Suchu Art. And that is called the Kenilworth frame. It's frame number 3. Retail price normally $520, and this week only $345. Now let's go to the Settle Brown frame. This is the one I always have to describe a little bit. Settle Brown. Settle Brown frame. Well, the Settle Brown frame is a beautiful, it's a real simple, I'm sorry. It's a very simple frame. It's a distressed frame, not depressed, but it is a distressed frame. And I'm sorry, it's in basically deep chocolatey red brown. It's actually very
well, which is it? Deep chocolatey or red or
bean? It's Jacob bean. Yeah, it's Jacob bean. Okay, no. Anyway, it's a
Jacob
nice
bean is none
brown.
of those.
Yeah, I know. Jacob bean. What the heck are we talking about here? Anyway, the print size is only 14 by 14, but it's almost. Actually, you've been. No, I guess it's not behind us, but when you put them out all together, you barely notice the difference in the sizes. We wanted to make sure and keep the press proofs and the APs a little bit more substantial, right? Substantial. Anyway, so that's frame number 2. I'm just rambling all over the place, man. I've lost another brain cell.
And
since I've
this one's
here.
been a popular frame.
Yeah, this has been very popular. Actually, all through the RONSTOCK for the last, we've carried this frame for, I don't know how long.
Ever.
And the reason why it's always it's not lacking in quality, it's because we order such huge quantities of this frame that allows us to always make sure that we got this, this really super cost, good budget frame for you.
And nice looking.
Yeah, nice looking. And yeah, it's real walnut, and it's called the rustic walnut frame for the very first time in its own life and ours. Anyway, so that's a signed and numbered piece again, 14 by 14 inches. And did I do the price on the last one? The price on the saddle brown, I don't think I did. The saddle brown one, the last one was $500 retail. Now I'm going to get you flip back to that for, yeah, $500 retail, $325 just this week until January 19th closing time. Anyway,
January?
oh, January, June,
June.
July, jalopy. June. It's in June. Okay.
So what happens when you wear
June.
that hat? You get this French accent?
This hat's too tight on me. I'm sorry. Who put this hat on me?
Shaking her head at
Yeah. Yeah. Kelly forced me to wear the hat, okay? I feel lightheaded. Anyway, I'm sorry.
just the front.
God, you swear to God I was into that marijuana or something like that. Rustic walnut frame, just the price. $470 retail, $295, and we're running over time. So anyway, so $295, absolute bargain, bargain, bargain. And then we are going to be putting the original up on the auction. The original painting is a painting to die for. I really believe it's one of the jewels that I've painted in my life. And that is going to be put up on the auction. Minimum bid of $3,200. Whether we sell it or not, I'm not too worried about it. It'd be really cool if it went to the Kenilworth subdivision. Would be really neat. And if you do bid on it and you win it, and you want to keep it within a comfortable budget, you can put half down on it, and you can pay me 3 to 6 payments and I don't charge you anything, interest or anything for that. So I just want to see, I want to see my originals end up on walls that people, they're like my children. So you're adopting something that's part of me, and it'd be good to see it. So anyway, I guess we're done for the day. We really went through this just like a rambling, like a rolling stone. Anyway, and tomorrow we'll have another feature piece up on the wall. And we'll have some pretty fun stories. I know there's a real fun story going to happen tomorrow. And it's not about the Ronald. It might be about the Donald. Anyway, so we'll see you tomorrow, 1 o'clock tomorrow. That's going to be Friday, the 18th of January, June.
And thank you all for, thanks everybody for supporting us and joining us with the, because of COVID, we don't get to do the party and see everybody.
You know what? Next year, if scarlet fever is out, or the plague, if we have the plague next year, we're doing it anyhow. We're all going to die doing it next year if we have to. Okay. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Take care. Have fun.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.